no easy way to state this.
No.
We have to be really honest with you guys. We feel like we have the responsibility to be transparent with you and tell you guys what's really been going on behind the scenes when it comes to us and our hair care routines. And the truth is, like I said, we'll start saying. Yeah. No, you know. Nobody's perfect. And we're gonna tell you our secrets, our Curlsmith confessions. Yeah! I had to sing. Come on now. What's good, everybody? It's your main girls, Mel
and Amanda,
back at it again.
So here's the deal. A couple weeks ago, Curlsmith asked us if we were willing to admit our curl confessions or bad habits that we have in our hair care routines that we've never shared with you before. So today we're working with them and we're sharing with you our curl confessions.
There's no easy way to admit this, but we will do so over styling. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I said into it.
And I said to it. We're sisters, not twins. It's okay. Roll the clip! So I guess we'll just start right off the bat. I haven't washed my hair in 8 days. It still smells good though. I do this regularly. I will put off my wash day longer than I'd like to admit, when I probably should, especially for my scalp. I need to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, timely. I need time, place, and space within me to get through my wash day sometimes.
Absolutely. I think that's an amazing confession that a lot of us can relate to, and I'm going to start wetting down my hair because we are going to be doing a pre-poo treatment today.
That's what we're going to have to be starting with.
That's how we're starting off with, because like Mel said, she's pushed her wash day to the limits and her hair needs help. And I've been doing this myself a lot lately as well. The last thing I want to do is wash my hair.
Honestly, for me, sometimes I time my wash routine to when we have to be filming. So if I know that we're filming on this day, I'm going to push in an extra 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to put on the Bond Curl Rehab Salve treatment from Curlsmith. This is their pre-shampoo bond strengthening and protein treatment that you want to apply to wet, damp hair. Amanda's dampening with the spray bottle because her hair is not that dirty. There's not a lot of buildup.
Yeah. I
need a deep cleanse. Now, I'm not going to shampoo before this treatment, but I'm going to thoroughly rinse my hair in the sink before applying. So I'll be right back. Okay, great. I gave it a nice little rinse-a-roo. And while we are on the topic of time, another curl confession that I hate to admit. This one is not one of my proudest moments, but I honestly will plan my workouts / avoid working out around my hair days.
Oh yeah.
Simply because I am not willing to ruin a bad hair day for exercise. That is awful, and I really need to start moving regularly and come up with a better system.
Yeah.
But I know I'm not the only one, right?
No, you're not. You're not.
I guess you could say my priorities are all over the place.
Do you think my hair is damp enough?
I think you would have been better off dipping it in
the
sink like I did.
I was too lazy to go dip my hair in the sink.
Speaking of lazy.
I think I have a confession. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes I don't leave my treatments on the full amount of time as directed.
Now. I would say, not that we're here to judge, but I would say that's better than leaving it on too extra long, longer than recommended. In terms for your hair health, will you get the full benefit out of leaving your treatment on for less time? The thing with the Bond Curl treatment is you can leave it on for 15 minutes for like a minor treatment, especially if you have low porosity hair and you don't need a lot.
Yeah.
Up to 45 minutes to, pretty sure it's max an hour. Longer if needed, if your hair is more damaged and you need extra love, but you don't want to leave it on longer. There is such thing as too much of a good thing. So.
Absolutely. And that's why I really do like products that are very effective and that can work in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But you'll never see me wearing this for longer than an hour.
No hyper fatigue in this house.
No.
Okay. No moisture overload here.
No.
This product is balanced. It is lightly moisturizing, but most importantly, this treatment right here is for repairing. One other thing I wanted to stress as I am putting this on my hair.
And I'm trying to put it in sections, by the way, so that I can saturate it really well.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. I confess to not always sectioning.
Oh, I don't do that all the time
Now,
either.
I should, and you should, if you have a lot of hair, you're going to make your life easier by sectioning. You should. However,
use less product.
You will likely use less product. Unfortunately with me, I have a lot of detangling to do here. And so it's hard for me to pre-section without the product on. Now that the Bouncy Rehab Salve product is on, it's much easier for me to...
It gives a lot of nice slips to the hair, and I'm kind of just finger detangling at the same time. Like
exactly.
I pulled out some hair.
You know, after you let it sit on, and before completely rinsing it out, I would detangle with your detangling brush or wide tooth comb, whichever you prefer. But if we're confessing, I prefer not to use a wide tooth comb. Yep. I'm not going to say I don't recommend a wide tooth comb. We do like a wide tooth comb in some circumstances.
Sometimes.
Such as...
For styling.
For styling, if we're breaking up clumps before drying. Okay, you saw the video, if you haven't seen that video. But I need a brush with flex. If the teeth aren't flexing, to me, it's breaking or ripping. It's very uncomfortable. So I confess to only using brushes on my curly hair. But that's just me. Now, before we go ahead and wash, maybe we could confess how we cleanse, because... Oh, well, not so much of a secret on this channel, but we do like a variety of cleansers. Yeah. And some of those include sulfates, and some of our conditioners include silicones.
I wouldn't really call this much of a confession.
It's really not.
Because everybody knows this who watches our channel regularly. We don't follow the curly girl method. Maybe it works well for you, but for us, we don't find it very important. What we find most important is making sure that we're using products and routines and techniques that benefit our curls, whether that be with silicones and sulfates or not.
Once you understand your products, how they work, why ingredients are in certain products,
and how to use them, how they can benefit your hair in your routine, then you can make the most out of it. Yeah. And so when we need a really good cleanse, like almost like today my scalp needs a good cleanse. Sometimes I could reach for a sulfate shampoo. Not that I have to, but the point here is we don't stress about what the rules are in the curly hair community. And that's something that we are proud to say because we work intuitively with our hair. I want to confess one more thing. Something that, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it is. We've definitely gone over this topic before, but I take extremely hot showers. Oh! And Mel has...
We know!
Mel has suffered from this. Whenever she's in my shower, she accidentally turns the shower on and it's at a very high temperature.
Hot! Why does everyone burn?
And that's just how I prefer to shower.
Scalding.
Yes.
Apparently.
And a lot of people do say that it's bad to wash your hair on really, really hot water, but I could care less.
Now, the main problem with this is for your skin.
Yes.
I mean, it's very exasperating and drying on your skin. And I'm not saying that you need to use freezing cold water at all, unless you like that. No. But, but here in this house, we like it hot. Yeah. We are warm.
Just put some on my bangs.
Very good. And we know that that's okay because realistically, hot water is not opening and closing your cuticle. However, if you do have a hair color that rinses out very quickly and easily, like you've got a fiery red on your head, then just be very gentle with your washing. The most damaging thing about washing is washing very frequently. Yeah. So my profession over there of pushing my wash date, that's okay. Okay? Listen to me. It's not the hot water that's damaging. It's the fact that you're using water at all.
Oh, so you're supposed to baby wipes?
Not baby powder.
All right, speaking of water, before we go shower, one last profession. I do not trim my hair every 4 to 8 weeks.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. So a lot of hairstylists, especially before Mel became a hairstylist, a lot of the hairstylists would tell me that I need to trim my hair every 4 to 6 weeks or whatever the case may be. I definitely don't do that. I probably do it maybe 2 times a year. And that's my confession.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. No, I'm kidding. As we have learned and as I have taught on this channel, everyone's hair is going to be different. 4 to 6 weeks is recommended for hair that is fine, fragile, and or color treated bleached. And the more you are treating your hair in between your haircut appointments, using bond repairing treatments, using oils on your hair to seal and prevent split ends, then the less you'll have to trim your hair. But if you are going longer than once or twice a year, and you have a lot to confess, and you're gonna have to go to someone above me. Oh, great, that's our time.
We'll be right back with some more confessions and how we're gonna style our hair today.
Cheers.
I wasn't asking for a high five, man.
Okay, we're back. I have a confession to make.
You mean curlfession?
I have a confession.
Curlfession?
I was having very violent thoughts in the shower. What? Because it was ice, cold, freezing cold. Because of you. Because of your scalding hot showers.
I take extremely hot showers.
Oh, Amanda, I could very well hurt you right now.
So was mine. I heard you banging on the wall.
I do not recommend taking a shower at the same time as
We had no
curly in your house.
choice. We had no choice. We had to shower at the same time for this video.
Anyhow, sirs, I have another curlfession to make. I took at least 30 minutes to detangle my hair. Now, I did not have the shower water running the whole time. I couldn't take it. I did eventually win, but at what cost? My hand is severely cramped. Feel this. If you feel like, oh, it takes you a long time to detangle, me too. Something that I do, you've seen me do it. I have this nervous tick where I play with my hair. I play with my hair, play with my ends, and I do pull out those strands, and a lot of times I play with my bangs here. Sometimes I'm accidentally plucking and pulling out my hairs. So I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious about this area of my head. I'm not gonna talk about it. We're gonna deal with it. Yeah, well, there is a condition called trichotillomania, which is a hair pulling disorder. It's
You're doing that?
No, I'm not saying I have trichotillomania. That is a compulsive disorder where you can't help it. It's like dermatillomania is picking at your skin. Trichotillomania is people have this disorder.
Yeah,
they pull out their hair, they pull out their eyebrows,
Yeah.
their lashes. It's a very difficult condition to live with. I'm not saying I have that, but I do have an issue with playing with and picking at my hair. And not only is this obviously damaging on my scalp, but this does contribute to more split ends for me because there's about 5 different types of damage that I'll go over just now. And then let's start styling.
I need to start styling because my hair is gonna dry.
We're gonna start styling. I'm gonna use the Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry Cream. We're both gonna use this. There are several ways that you can cause damage to your hair. Some of them you might not even be thinking about. One, we know, chemical. Then there's environmental damage. Now this can be from the sun, pollution, things like that. Then of course there's heat damage. We know that. You know that.
Yep.
Okay. Amanda used to very regularly heat style her hair once upon a
Yes,
time.
and that is definitely one of my professions, although it's not one that I have currently, but I had anxiety even thinking about wearing my hair curly out to an event or even to a dinner or to school rather. Another profession, I have a lot of brushes. And I just got these 2 new ones from Wetbrush Pro in the mail, so I want to try them today to style my hair.
I have to get a closer look at these bristles.
I know.
The purple.
The purple.
Perfectly on theme.
I know. This is the Pro Thick Hair Detangler. So that's what I'm going to try out today. And
Awesome.
I'm gonna detangle my hair and style it.
So where were we? Now that we have our brushes, I'm using the Denman D3.
Why? Because you had to be
with
purple?
4 rows. You know me. Look at the match. Come on.
Oh, come on.
No, and the D3 does give me really good results. I'm going for a defined look today, and you will just be able to see how healthy my hair is.
I might just say this brush is nice.
It looks,
It's actually really nice.
I probably could have used that a couple minutes ago.
I like how long the prongs are. Like, it feels like they're really getting into the hair, you know?
Which is what your thick hair needs.
Exactly. It's for
Your
thick hair.
thick skull needs. Anyhowsers. So, back in the day, you and me, baby, when we were just babies. We were children,
Yep.
7 and 8. We would have our parents do our hair for us, and what we knew was we hated the blow dryer. Oh, how times have changed.
Yeah, we hated blow dryer because we always had frizzy hair every time we blow dried our hair.
The blow dryer made our hair a fuzzball.
Because we didn't know how to use it.
Of course. I don't even think we had a diffuser back then, so it was just our parents.
We didn't even know what a diffuser was.
So that's all we knew. All we knew was the blow dryer equals frizzy hair. So no blow dryer was allowed to go near our hair. Even when we were going to straighten our hair. And Well,
I regret to inform you that we used to take the extremely hot iron.
Let me demonstrate for you. See how wet our hair is right now?
Yeah, we used to. This is the hair, the straightener, and we used to. I honestly don't know how we still have hair.
We literally sizzled our hair until
It
all
was
of
dry.
the water evaporated. So think 20 passes. It would take at least like several 20 passes with the flat iron over a strand of soaking wet hair until it was dry. And can you even call it straight? It was poofy and
it looked like we got electrified.
Obviously, my parents are not hairstylists, and they didn't take us to a hairstylist to do our hair. If only we knew better. But if we knew then what we know now, we would have applied heat protectant to our hair and completely dried our hair before flat ironing.
And speaking of heat protectant, a curl confession that I have is that sometimes I don't always apply heat protectant. Now, I always make sure to, before straightening my hair, I've learned my lesson that way. But when it comes to diffusing my hair, sometimes I don't always use a routine that has a heat protectant in it.
A lot of the times we're using products that have heat protectants built into them, and if you are too lazy to apply an additional product, then that is a great solution in that case. But
not all the time, but there's days. There is times. Like right now, I don't think I'm using heat protectant.
When you are hover diffusing, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Now, besides those different types of damage that we talked about, we've got environmental, we've got heat damage, there's also mechanical. Brushing our hair, playing with our hair, putting our hair in different styles and doing all different types of things. This is called mechanical damage. And a good way to prevent that is making sure that there is protection over your hair by using, again, strengthening products like we're doing in our routine, or even just a barrier of conditioning, which is why we don't like to detangle our hair without conditioner or without some sort of protectant, something with slip, something that's going to help coat it and prevent our cuticles from flaking off and causing more damage in the long run. So we always want to make sure that our hair is nice and slippery and wet when we are brushing to prevent mechanical damage. The less we do and style and color and whatever to our hair, the better it's going to be. I'm gonna move on to the top. Look who's behind this shine. Okay, not a curl fashion.
Not a curl fashion, but I've had a week. I chipped my tooth and I also hit the car mirror on the way out of the garage, and now it's gonna cost me $1,500 to fix it.
All inclusive, not included. It's your fault.
I know, I'm sad about it. You don't have to make me feel worse.
It's been rough, but at least our hair is not. My hair is feeling much better now. I do not deep condition all the time. I'm gonna confess.
Yeah.
Even though my hair is color treated, because we know that there is such thing. I'm sorry, my face is being blocked. I'm looking like a curly grudge right now.
I'm really liking this brush.
That's
very
good.
nice.
It matches your towel. The vibes.
The vibes right now. Give us a thumbs up for the vibes.
Immaculate. Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Okay. So while I do not deep condition all the time, I'm okay with that because I still treat my hair intuitively. I will deep condition when I know I need it.
Yeah.
Now, some people will just deep condition all the time. We actually, I'm gonna put my cousin on blast, called me in distress because she's saying her hair was very, very dry.
It was
and
breaking
brittle
off.
and breaking. She's like, I've been doing a lot of masks lately, and I said, stop what you're doing.
And then she panned through all her masks, and all the masks that she's been using are really strengthening masks with lots of proteins and strengthening products. So she very much could have got protein overload.
For someone with a virgin hair, it's a very likely. So what did I advise her to do? Even though your hair feels really dry and brittle, it's best to clarify it. That way your hair can actually absorb the moisture. And so she did. And now her hair is feeling much better. Moral of the story, if you have to deep condition, deep condition. If you don't. Can we contest something?
What?
We just happen to be having a very good day. We are not always so happy-go-lucky behind the screen. Sometimes when we're filming, we are low-key fighting.
Sometimes.
Today we're having a great day.
But we're sisters.
Today we woke up and we're having a great day. We're having a great wash day. Besides the shower. Amanda, I could very well hurt you right now. That ruined my mood tremendously. anyhousers.
Anyhousers.
On a day where I am not feeling myself, sometimes when the weather is down and so am I inside, there are days where I do not even remove my bonnet.
Yep.
I keep it on for days.
Yep.
I don't take it off until I need to. And is that bad? I mean, I do believe that there is benefit in airing out the hood. It is better for me to keep my hair contained in a bonnet for days on end than to leave it out where I am
picking at
it.
Yeah.
And
not that I keep my hair in a bonnet, but I'll just keep my hair up. I will literally not leave it down. And it's shameful because, you know, we have fabulous hair and we should be wearing it down and embracing it. But there are more days than not that I am wearing my hair up in a ponytail. Even on wash day when my hair is at its best, I just physically cannot keep my hair down. I just can't. It's just, I feel like it's restricting.
mm-hmm. I feel that. Sometimes you just can't deal with
can't deal
all of that.
It's just like a carpet on my head all the time. It's just a lot.
Why don't we cut your hair?
No.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this brush right now.
You seem to be having a grand old time.
It's very nice.
I'm going to go in with the Shape Up Aqua Gel. For me, in my routine, I'm using a gel because I really want definition. There was a time when, I stopped shampooing because I hated the way shampoo made my hair feel. And so I just started only using conditioner, and I was about 12. I didn't really know what I was doing, and therefore, I started having some scalp problems. I was only using conditioner on my scalp, and if you're not cleansing, then the balance, the microflora of your scalp is going to be completely out of whack. And I smelled strange, and had a lot of flakes. It was buildup, it was gunky, it was disgusting. So, moral of the story, shampoo your hair.
Yep.
Shampoo your hair.
Don't be scared of the poo. This is the Curlsmith Bouncy Strength Volume Foam. You've been seeing me use this a lot, specifically on Instagram. I love it because it gives a really nice light hold to the hair, but it makes it look so bouncy and full of volume, which is what I'm going for. So I'm going to use this today. So see, this is my styler with protein, and that's why I opted for a protein-free styling cream / prep cream.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now see, I was just finger coiling this section right here. This is almost like a trouble area in my hair, right in my temples. They tend to be quite frizzy, so I need to style them with a lot of water. And I usually finger coil them. But back in the day, okay, we're fast forwarding now to like, I was about 14, 15, I was in high school. What I would do to refresh these trouble areas, because they drive me crazy, is I would use a really small curling wand and curl. It was right here. It was this section right here. So I would religiously use a hot tool to touch up those curls, which sent me into a vicious cycle because I was only further frying them to the point where these strands became straight. They were super damaged. One day I just gave up. I said, I really need to stop with the curling iron, and I did, and eventually the curls came back, it grew out. If I knew then what I know now, I would have probably treated it, spot treated it. Because if there's only one specific area of your hair that is damaged, focus your treatments there, because that's the part of your hair that needs the extra love.
I definitely used to do that too, to refresh some curls.
We'll be right back with final results. We're back, we're dry, and we are ready to finish our hair in this routine. And I guess confess anything else that we have been thinking and missing. First, let's get to scrunching. I have got a nice little decent cast.
You do.
The gel, the Shape Up Aqua Gel, is a light hold. It's rated a 5 out of 10, but it still gives me a little bit of a crunchy crisp, which is perfect for drying and keeping your hair looking defined.
I also have a very light hold from the foam.
Your hair already looks like it's been scrunched
I know. That's why I really like this foam. It's really nice, but I still always do apply an oil, because this is also another thing that I do every single day to help prevent split ends. And it's another reason why I think I can go so long without having to trim my hair.
Besides genetics and the fact that your hair is coarser.
Exactly. Oh, but wait. I wanted to try fluffing out my hair with this.
Okay.
Let's see how it does.
She's massive.
It's huge. You want to try it?
It'd be great. These things are heavy.
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Heavy duty. Magnifique! She has me weak. Actually, let me just show you a quick trick. I have been tricking all of you. You keep thinking that I've trimmed my bangs when I have not. I'm just putting in my bobby pin. Much better. How's it look?
You look fabulous.
Like I said, she has me weak, but actually, the hair is very strong. The hair is very strong with great bonds, like our sisterly bond.
Yes.
What a fun little confession video.
This was a lot of fun.
We hope that you guys liked it. If you've been following us for a long time, you know we've been using the Curlsmith products in general for a long time.
Since the beginning of our channel.
But specifically the Bond Curl Rehab Salve. Since it launched, it's been a tried and true. It definitely works for damaged hair. And so if you are looking for some repair, you will find the link to this as well as all the products that we used in the description box below.
And a discount code.
And our discount code. So do check it out. Thank you so much to our friends at Curlsmith for working with us on this video.
And giving us this great idea. If you have any curl confessions that you want to share with us, definitely drop them in the comments as well.
Or if you have any questions, because we're always here to help.
Yeah.
Until next time, this has been your main girls, Mel
and Amanda.
And we're out. Peace! Yeah, I have been on a high five kick lately. Seriously, high five kick.
I'm fucking killing you.
Sorry.
Get your fucking
I was just trying to show them my toes. I got this pedicure done a month ago, and it's still doing pretty good. What's the bottom of my foot look like? No free feet pics! God damn it!
Your toes. They bent so far back. It looks like a nub.
You have to get a photo from this angle. You have to show them what you see. No free toes.
Oh,
it's no free toes. To get it again till we get it right. Have to add my little twang on it. Can you stop laughing? We can't get through a goddamn set. Hey guys. Okay, like a YouTuber apology.
Yeah.
Okay. What would they do? Hold on. I need some tears. Hold on.
Don't do that.
You're right. It's not worth ruining my makeup.
No.
Crocodile tears. Crocodile tears. However, you're looking at my list. Are you looking at my list?
No, I'm not. My eyes were locked.
On my list.
No. Water before we head off to shower. I want to... Was that rhyming? Almost.
So fast.
Carry on. Okay, last profession before we
Shower, shave. And come back to style. Shit, shower, shave style. 4 S's. That's
okay.
what we do here.